Talking of money, should I be feeling great that you're back on tour, or really sad that you're back on tour and giving your money away to pay your ex?
You should be thinking how splendid it is of my ex to guarantee that I'm out on tour. She should get all the credit for this, because otherwise I'd be sitting at home having dinner with friends. I wouldn't be knocking myself out every evening.
Go through the story for us. You had to pay her something like £14 billion, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. When we broke up in the therapist's office, because there had been some difficulties 3 years ago, it was finally decided by the judge that I have paid her $16 million, and I have to pay her $1 million a year for the next 5 years, which, considering we had no children, she brought no assets or income to the relationship, she wasn't a very good organizer, it's pretty hard to understand, except if you realize Californian law is called the passenger's charter. In other words, the one who doesn't work in the relationship, the passenger, is the one who can get a good deal. And if any of your listeners want to be rich, go to California, marry someone, doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, but marry someone who is hardworking and makes a lot of money. Then spend as fast as you can, establish as high a standard of living as you possibly can, and stop work so you can claim later on that there's no way you can support yourself. Then 4 years later, get a divorce and you're rich for life.
I'm making notes here. This is brilliant. What I need to know is, was it worth it? Did she give you anything that you can hold on to now in terms of fun, in terms of some form of pleasure that was worth the investment that you're now making?
Well, I have to say that I'm very old. And I'm sure there were some splendid moments that I will recall eventually. She was a very good, quick cook. In 20 minutes, she could cook up particularly vegetables extremely well.
Jamie Oliver could do that for you, though, and he'd be far cheaper than 16 million.
Yes, I could take a bit of money off.